Hello, everybody. I'll get this tablet right here in a minute. I want to make sure it's going to be okay. Wait to see some chat pop up. Oh, well, what I doing this then? It made me lay this tablet sideways. Okay, yeah. All right. Hey, hello, Michelle and Brian, Katie. Yeah, I got to get something put under this tablet. Pick it up, son. Hey there, Trish. So, like, this is the first time I've ever... Well, I did do it yesterday with Grandma here. Let me prop this thing up. So, this is the tablet. And, I wanted to try it on the, the fiber optic we got. So, hey, Pamela, JP, Pamela. So I wanted to try this thing and see how it would do on the fiber optic. And I see that, well, I told Tammy this might really be a good thing, I said, as long as you're sitting here at this table or outside, you're okay, But this tablet hadn't got a package. It's just like a computer. A computer don't have its own internet. It has to have Wi-Fi. And that's the way this tablet is. Now, you can get it. You can pay for Wi-Fi on this tablet. But, like, who wants to do that? But this is kind of a test, and then I got a couple things I'm going to tell y'all. And neither one of these things, like, both of these things I'm going to talk about, it's something you don't really think about. I knew this good carpenter back before when Stephen just had the blocks up. Hey, Sherry. Hello, Michelle. Hello, everybody. When Stephen had the blocks up around, the foundation blocks, I knew this carpenter that he didn't work on a crew no more. So he's about my age. And, but he was somebody that would piddle around. But he's got knowledge, about building. And, he's somebody that don't have to think. And, it's hot weather back then. Y'all, I know that stuff, that building stuff, but it's hot. And I was going to get this guy to come in and help Stephen like 2 hours a day. And then tell Stephen what to do, when he went to leave, tell Stephen what to do the rest of the day. And he said he'd do it. He named his price. And I think he said too cheap, Reason I didn't ever see him. Hey, Liam. He never showed up, y'all. But I think he just said too cheap. But he would have, I mean, he would have been real good, for Stephen. And then he's like used to working out there in that heat. And, that wasn't that long ago, y'all. Stephen had them blocks up. The underpinning, the blocks, foundation. I knew this guy, he bought an antenna from me. Like really, he was really has doing good for himself, And actually him coming over there gonna help Stephen out. It was gonna be kind of a more like a favorite thing. But he was gonna make money too. Oh, I reckon it might have been a couple of months ago now. I was going down through Facebook, seeing one of my friends say, "Rest in peace." Don Jenkins, rest in peace. He used to be wild as I was, but he was a good guy. Oh, well, I'll tell you what happened to him, and then I'll kind of move forward. He said he had a stroke, went to the hospital, and never came home. Okay, y'all got me? So I guess y'all probably like me, probably not very much different than me or Tammy or Grandma. Sometimes we think about ourselves, like we wish we could live a long time and all that, But then when we hear about one of our friends, then we're shocked. Reckon why that would be strange that we're shocked. There's this other friend I had, He watching a movie. It ain't been long ago. I was talking to him on the phone. Just as live as anybody you ever seen. I've spoke about this once, and Tammy spoke about it, but I'm actually talking about, we actually all talking about one person, And like smart, he took lot of knowledge with him. And I've talked to him a bunch of times over the years. Never heard him cuss. Happy. Then we get a phone call. And it's still heavy on our hearts. Yeah, I don't know why we think about all that stuff and everything. And then we shocked. They're gone. There ain't no promises. It ain't coming back. But you know that he's in a good place right now. It's sad he left us. And even though we know he's in a good place, we still don't want to let him go. Y'all just sitting there kind of looking at the comments. It's funny to me, like how this is what's funny to me about it. Hell, we know about this kind of thing. And then we shocked. And we know. And seems like they always take the good ones, don't it? So y'all, that's that. I remember when me and Tammy was in school, I guess right around the age, there was just high school youngins getting killed in car wrecks just left and right, man. I mean, it's like the moon lined up with the stars, and everything was just right. And there was just one after another in a fatal car crash. And then, like, it stopped. Same way it started, it all of a sudden stopped. For those of you just coming in here, this is more than just a video. I'm actually testing this fiber optic out. And the other night, this is changing up the subject a little bit. So, first I'm going to tell you this, I'm ready before I change the subject. I told y'all that P. Diddy was in, he was in jail. Well, that was wrong. He's not in jail. Unless they got him in the last day or so. So, I want to make sure I straighten that out. And I don't know how that's going to turn out neither, I hadn't been studying that too much. Okay, so I got y'all straight about that, but other than that, me and Tammy was watching a movie. And I was actually watching a movie and watching something on YouTube, I do that all the time, Hey, me neither, Lynn. And I'm going to go back to this for just a second, but like, it's funny how you can be talking to somebody and they are as live as anybody you ever seen. And then they gone. But the other night I was watching a movie, or me and Tammy was. But I was also watching something on YouTube. And I don't know how that, I don't know what makes me think like I think and stuff. But while I was doing them two things, this idea that I'm fitting to tell you about come into my mind. How did the deep state start? And better than that, why is everybody going along with the deep state? And I have the answer to that. It just hit me. And you could have been saying, I knew that the whole time. But see, I didn't. And I don't know something until I know it. It don't matter what I should have thought about. And I should have thought this. And I should have thought that. I don't know until I know. But I know exactly how it come down just from thinking about it. It started a long time ago. The elite. But it wasn't bad then. And then through the years, we got to where we are now. Like they've went nuts. AOC's got a hand in it. You know what I mean? You remember how crazy she was? Her ideas. And like, that's who the news will put on camera. So there's a little bit of her in this, her ideas. A little bit of black in there. Got the wife named Michelle. There's a little bit of him in there. And then there's the old deep state. And y'all, I'm fitting to get to a good point here that you're going to be able to understand. They didn't intend on this to get this crazy. You know, you think they know better? Yeah, they know better, man. They know better. They know all this they doing ain't popular. But they kind of working together. Hey, I don't care what you do. You make sure you put my piece in there. That's the men going in the girls' bathrooms. That type of thing. Y'all know all that stuff. You make sure you get me in there. I'll go along with you. You go along with me. You know, do y'all remember what the cool kids was at school? Y'all remember? This deep state is the cool kids. They have all the money, people on their side. They have the politicians. And then it's just, getting worse. I mean, like just worse and worse and worse. But they can fix things, y'all. Listen to what I'm saying. Very careful. They can fix things. Old Kemp can say, I don't exactly like what they're doing, but they can fix things. Understand what I'm saying about fix things? You know, and they are the crowd. And man, I guess it's like stealing. Start out stealing. Then you're stealing bigger stuff. And then, like, you don't even worry about stealing no more. And I think that's what you're seeing. I don't think they really care. If you go against them, well, I mean, y'all see what's happening. If you go against the fixers, you might think you know all the people that's been indicted. There's a bunch of people being indicted. All over the United States. And them people are the boss. And they embedded, you can't hardly get them out. You know that these people, they go to all the parties. And if you're against them, they don't like you. And they will mow you down. But, and they have crossed the line. And they know they've crossed the line. But they like actually walking a tightrope with their fingers crossed. Like, you know, I don't know, boss. I guess I'm gonna go along with it. You sure you're gonna fix everything for me? Yeah, we're gonna fix it for you. As long as you're with us. You know, Mr. T, let me tell you something. Y'all know who Charles Manson is? He has more indictments than Charles Manson. You think that's a coincidence? You think he actually done 90 things wrong? More indictments than Charles Manson. They're gonna try to take him out. And they don't care whether you like it or not. Because you can't really do nothing, can you? Somebody said something about the clock. Yeah, probably didn't ever change the time on it. Oh, y'all say y'all, this started a long time ago, the deep state. And then it's to where it is now. So, except here it is now. They don't care whether you like it or not. Because there ain't nothing you can do about it. If they can fix it, there's nothing you can do. You know, and you know, they got all kind of evidence about things. And everybody knows it. But they're not daring to go against the deep state. I want to tell y'all I appreciate it. Appreciate y'all coming in here. This is kind of more of a test than anything. I wanted to try this fiber optic out for uploading. I don't like the way it made me turn the tablet sideways. So we usually do it with the phone right here. Usually do it with the phone and usually use this tablet. To read the chat. But I figured you could do all this in one step. But it needs a different type of, stand. But this is a pretty big tablet. And I don't think this stand I got will stretch out far enough. Yeah, thank you, Ms. Helen. I don't think this stand will stretch out like the long part of this tablet. But like the good thing about this tablet is you got everything all in one there instead of using two items. I've kind of been telling Grandma a little bit of this stuff. She went to get her another phone. And I don't know if she actually did or not. But something's definitely wrong down there with her stuff. No, she ain't got no fiber optic. But she can get it if she wants to. But that hot spot she's got, it's pretty good. It's better than that DSL we had. But I don't know what she's gonna do. If she had fiber optic. I don't know how far I can walk out there in that yard before this thing would lose signal. And that's what I was telling her. I said, as long as you out there in your yard, you can use that fiber optic. You ain't even got to use the. Matter of fact, you can get your phone package cut off. Or you paying that monthly bill. And just add the fiber optic. I said, as long as you ride around this house, you are okay. I said, but if you get in your car to go to Dairy Queen, it ain't gonna work. And I know she won't cut a package off of her phone. I know she won't do that. But if you was on fiber optic, which would be the Wi-Fi, I don't know if it would automatically switch to the phone, to your iPhone. I think she's got an AT&T hotspot, but it's a good one. She ain't never had no trouble with her hotspot. Well, she did one time, but Stephen went down and they restarted it, and then it was fine. Like I say, computer needs to be restarted every now and then. They restarted it, went back to working. But I can sure tell a difference in this fiber optic, like watching that TV. But I mean, that DSL we had, that was sorry. Man, that was sorry stuff now. And I actually found out that they upgraded there's an upgrade from DSL. It is a hotspot. And I didn't know they had that. Girl next door told me that she had it. I asked the internet man about it, the AT&T man. He said, yeah. He said it still ain't as good as fiber optic. He said, but it's better than what you had. But I didn't know about it. Ain't nobody told me. AT&T had no hotspot. And if you don't know what a hotspot does, y'all, the way your phone links to a tower, that's what the hotspot's doing. When you get on the internet, your phone is going to a tower. And that hotspot is doing the same thing. As long as you ain't out of range of that cell phone tower, you okay. And this actually does pretty good. And I don't know, she may not worry about fiber optic. I don't see no need why she should be all that worried myself. Because her stuff is, her hotspot's working fine. That's what she watches YouTube on TV, and that's what her computer's connected to. A hotspot. And it works good all the time. It don't never run out of data. So I don't reckon she has no need to worry about, fiber optic. But she can get it if she wants to. They got one of them boxes on her pole out there. Stephen, if you're watching, I seen you was in there a while ago, but the man told me to tell you to contact them. And what they do, Stephen, is they set up an appointment. I told him yours has done been waiting about 3 weeks. And he thinks that they've tried to get a hold to you. But you know how you don't answer nobody. And look at email and all that. But he said that you need to contact them and set up a time. You are going to have a drop cord running to it that with that you can plug 2 things into. Because they got something, I guess it's a modem, and then they got a router, but they got 2 things that plug in. But I don't think they just gonna come to your house without setting up a time. One of them, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all, I appreciate y'all coming in here. I ain't gonna do no long video. I might, like save that for, the night videos, like doing the long videos where we chat and all that. I want to try this tablet and clear the air about being shocked when somebody dies. We shouldn't be, but we are. I want to thank all the angels. I want to thank all the chatters. I want to thank all the silent watchers. I want to thank everybody for everything. Hey, y'all. We'll see y'all next time. Bye, 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 bye.